Ba, 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 da, da. Hey, how this phone's about to die. LOL. Hi. Come up here. Whatever. Give me some of the seat. Hi. Baby. Kitty. Back it up now. Hi. Hi. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy 2026. Does it feel like 2026 to y'all? Because it really doesn't to me. It really doesn't to me. I feel like Monday is gonna start feeling like, okay, let's lock in time. I still feel very holiday-ish. My thermostat, what are you talking about? I only have, if you're trying to say if it's cold in here, I only have this hat on because I didn't want to brush my hair back. So don't be trying to come up in here, try to be all in the business, Michael. Anyway, V, Rick, a mess, get off my live. Get off my live. Bye. Who am I talking to? Not you. You coming being smart. Get off. But yeah, it doesn't really feel like a new year yet. It doesn't really feel like a new year, but I'm about to lock in. Well, I am locked in. I am. Locked in. Hey, Sydney. Australia, hi. I be loving it when y'all coming from other countries. I'm playing Candy Crush while y'all get on here. I don't know. I'm not going to talk about politics unless I want to talk about politics. So don't ask me about politics and different issues. Oh, you did Gouda filmed? Oh, literally, I want you to hit me up. I want you to follow. I want you to join the Cozy Gang. I'm a filmmaker. I'm a director. I'm a rapper. I'm an actor. And I'm not just saying that. You know how people just be saying they doing stuff and they really just wishing they was doing stuff? No, I'm serious. So if you're really a filmmaker, I would love to connect with you. I love to connect with filmmakers. So yeah. Definitely follow me here, Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram so I can check it out, and I would love to check out your movie. Hi, Phoenix. All I can say to you, Rave, is I'm not in the Epstein files. That's all I can say to you. All I can say is I'm not in them and my people not in them. My parents not in them. So that's all I can say to you about the Epstein files. A draft? What? Kitty, more people to say hi to. Say hi to people, kitty cat. Look the people. LOL. A little baby panther cub. My panther cub. Honestly, though, when I first got him, I would have dreams. When I first got him, I would have dreams that I would wake up one day and he was a panther. Because, like, I've never had a cat. And, like, people in my family don't really like cats. And so I'm, like, the first person in my family, like, real deal. I'm the first person in my family on both sides to ever have a cat. Like, cats are, like, they stay outside. You know, they're not, sorry, kitty, not you. You're special. So I would have dreams I would wake up one day and he would be like a panther or something. Cause like, I don't know nothing about cats. I ain't know nothing about them. But you really, if you don't know nothing, honey, no, if you don't really know nothing about cats, like that's fine. You don't have to know nothing about cats because they're actually super simple to take care of. And first of all, he came to me. This cat came to me. I didn't go out and like go to the pet store and be like, oh, I want a cat today. Let me find a cat. He was sent to me by the Holy Spirit. That's the story I'm gonna save for another day. His name is T'Challa, by the way. His name is T'Challa. No, I wouldn't dare. It's a whole dramatic scene for me if the cat gets out the house, which is very, very rare. But it's so dramatic for me. I'm like, where's my cat? He's like a very, very inside cat. Like, very, very inside. Like, in Shreveport, in my house in Shreveport, when I was staying there still, he had his own room. Like, very, very inside cat. Bro, bye, buddy Matt. Get off my stuff. Telling me don't bring God into this. It is a cat. Get off my live. Trying to be disrespectful. Officially, it just depends. It just depends on the context of the split. Like, why is he doing the split? You know, like there's sometimes like actors who do a lot of stunts. Like they have to know kind of how to do the splits, not because they're up doing the splits, but because they're doing stunts to where they have to. They're flipping and turning, and their bodies moving all different crazy ways. So they have to know how to do something. So I mean, it just depends on the context. You know, if you just dipping and rolling and you know splitting all day and just look, I can do the splits. I'm like, okay, what is you doing that for? It just depends. No, I do have 2 dogs. I have a cat and 2 dogs. The dogs are in the crates. The doggies are in the crates. Thank you, Daniel. No, I don't do the splits. Honestly, inappropriateness will just be kicked out. Honestly, ugh, I died. Playing Candy Crush, guys. I'm not from Austin. I'm from Louisiana. I live here in Austin, but I'm not from Austin. Thank you, Molly. Smile. Do you not know what smile means? And then my cat sneezing. Kitty! What if he's allergic to himself? What if my cat's allergic to cats? That would so be like a CherelleK issue. My cat is allergic to cats. The bouginess is crazy. I'm gonna get you some running from this. Ooh. Blueface. That's Blueface, huh? Meta Logs or whatever your name is. Kitty, you're back. I want to say hi. I'm gonna get you. Look how beautiful his eyes. Well, whatever. I'm gonna get you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm sorry. Destructo? I'm sorry. Honestly, I don't know how I would feel if he did turn into a panther. I don't know how I would feel. It just depends on how he would treat my other animals. So, like, if he acted completely normal to my other animals, I wouldn't be scared. But, like, if he was mean to them and ate them, ooh, I'd be scared for my life. Because honestly, I've had all my animals together since I was like 19. I'm 26 now. So for the last 7 years, they've all been together. So he's very much grown up with dogs. Like, he very much knows how to be around dogs. He acts like a dog. Like, he's very much doggy-like, you know? So if he turned into a panther and decided to go off on my other animals, that would be like he lost himself. This is not T'Challa anymore. What curse? What curse do they carry exactly? Please tell me. Please tell me. Because mine don't even eat a bug if he see it on the floor. My cat will not eat, like, if there's like a spider or like an ant or like a fly, he will not eat it. He will just look at it. He is a house cat. Like, what curse do they carry? He won't even help me around the house. Like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all need to cut out all the myths. All the myths. Like, what do you mean? All he does is eat and sleep. What? I know I still wake up. I don't wake up exactly all the time at 3 a.m., but I still wake up. Well, I guess I'm a witch then. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. My money not witch money. My money not, I ain't got no money. You know, if I was a witch, the first thing I'm doing is getting me some money. Where the money at? Y'all priorities be so messed up. Mine's not. Tell you that much. Tell you that much. All about money. Okay, manager, it better be that one. It better be that one. It better be that one. His eyes are green. That's what you're asking. A pet crow or raven? Oh, that's very, what's the shorty's name that had that? Maleficent. That's very Maleficent-like. I sound like those Asians from the movie Sinners. Oh, that's, okay. Hi, Thomas. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Do something great today. I'm locking in today. I'm about to lock in. Y'all, I want y'all to tell me some of y'all's New Year's resolutions. I'm going to actually make a post about that too on my YouTube. But y'all, tell me some of y'all's New Year's resolutions. Tell me. Tell me more. And be like, hashtag cozy gang. Tell me some of y'all's New Year's resolutions. Mine are let God be more can I word it? Because I don't want to be super wordy. So I want to let God be more in control. Like he is, and I fully believe that. But basically, I feel like for the last 2 years, I was like hyper fixated on making sure that I was booked months in advance. And this year, the last 2 months of 2025, I didn't do that. I kind of just like went with the flow, didn't put as much energy into worrying. If I felt anxiety towards a situation, I tried my best to just kind of like pop the bubble of it and just like relax, because it is going to be what it's going to be. And I gave it over to God, and I made more money, and everything went better when I acted that way. So how do I word that? Mine are practicing more, really letting go and letting God, really working on just letting things go and letting God. Okay, that's one. What's another one? What else can I say? Not paying attention, not cussing out trolls. I already wrote that, but I'm still with it. Not cussing out trolls on live / social media. Should I say not cussing out or not responding? Like, what should I do? Because, like, not responding is the most mature thing. But if I'm saying not cussing out, I'm going to still respond. I'm just not going to cuss you out. My favorite dessert. That's a good question. What is my favorite dessert? I like red velvet. I like red velvet cake. I don't know, Meta. I just know I grew up, my mom took me to church, put that word in me, baptized me young. That word lived up inside of me. Jesus' blood's all over me. Like, it really do. And I really, really believe in that word. I really, really believe that I can look the devil dead in his face and I'd still be protected. God wouldn't let no evil come near me. I really, really believe that. Believe that word. Baptize your kids. Take your kids to church. Start early. I know the kids, they don't like being up in the church, but take them to church. They gonna feel that word. They gonna feel it when they get older. They gonna feel it. Good morning. Okay, what's another one? Okay, I got two. Not cussing people out on live, social media. And I need one more thing. Bro, bye, Mr. B-Face, bye. We don't have time for you to come assuming what stuff is. We get the devil was a fallen angel. Stop coming to people's stuff and assuming. I don't like people that be assuming people's relationship with God and what they know. Bye. Anyway, what else should I say? Really working on just letting go and letting God, not cussing out trolls on live social media, And what else? Good morning, Andrew. What else can I say? What you looking at? You like looking all around? I'm like, what you see, bro? Like, you looking all around or something? Like, what do you see? Not cussing out trolls on live social media. What else can I say? I'm gonna just say those two. I'm gonna just say those two. What? Kitty? You talking? Well, do we see one how to tell me to get some money? Do we see a rich one? Okay, do we see one that was rich? That's what I want to know. Okay. That's all that matters. Literally, honestly, I'm gonna say this like this. If my life ever tried to become a scary movie, I would end up making it like a Wayne's Brothers movie. I promise you. I'm too childish, I'm too goofy, and I'm too slick on the mouth, y'all. I'm telling you, if my life ever tried to become a horror movie, I would make it into a Wayne's Brothers movie. Okay. What else I'm gonna say? I want to say 3. Really working on just letting go and letting God. Not cussing out trolls on live social media. What else? Grow. I should say grow my savings, but it's like I want to grow my savings. I want to say that, but I really want. I'm doing this thing with Hood Wolf where I'm really gonna take the time to like put money aside to make the Hood Wolf film. So I don't know. I don't know if I should tell people that because I don't be liking to talk about them. I'm gonna just say these 2. I'm gonna just say that. That's not. I'm gonna just say. I ain't gonna do too much. No, I shouldn't do battle rapping because I'm not a battle rapper. I write my raps. And what I gotta prove to anybody anything for, I already won. I have a college degree. I have a home. I have an apartment. I have a nice car. I have a good job. I can follow my dreams. I can eat whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. I'm not in a dumb relationship with a dumb guy who's toxic. I don't have anyone controlling me. What I need to battle rap and prove myself to people for? I pay for my rap career. What I need to prove battle rap someone for and prove something to somebody for? I do not need to battle rap. The battle is won. I won it. Because guess what? My rent still paid. Battle rap or not. Hood Wolf is my short film / comic that's in development. It's about it's about this teeny bopper teen wolf in Chicago. He turns into a wolf. He thinks he's going through puberty, and because he's in high school and he's thinking he's going through puberty, and he's not. He's turning into a wolf. He's not just going through puberty. He's turning into a wolf as well in the hood of Chicago. So yeah, it's a comic that I have that's in development. It will be in its first ever thing in this August 2026. There will be a live table read, a Q&A with me about the characters and about stuff like that, and there will be I will pass out a comic book. So I want Hood Wolf to be my debut film. So I'm really going to take the time this year to save for it. You know, one of the biggest things as a filmmaker is getting funding and getting your film made and done and everything like that. So I just need to take the time to save for it. I'm not about to run around the whole world trying to get funding and harass people about getting funding. I will just pay for it myself. I will fund it myself. Big C. Ramsey, no. You know what? I could do battle. I could battle talk shit to people. I don't like to I don't want to battle rap, because with my music, I really like to put really good metaphors and really good double entendres and really flow a message. Like, I really like to think about music. I don't like to just like throw it. Like, it's like music is where you connect. Music is where I connect with people, where I can find people to relate. Like, music is like deeper to me. It's a story. You know, it's telling a story. And so I don't know. I really like to think about rap. I don't like to like just go back and forth, hear a beat. Like, that's not the way I like to do things. And I can be completely honest with you. Like, I like to think about myself. Now, what I could do is, if you trying to like talk shit, I can talk shit back, bitch. That's what I can do. See who win that. But no, lovely. I am in, hey, Lord, I am in where I am, I'm born in Louisiana. I'm in Texas. Some people say that, but you know, sometimes I don't either. Like, different YouTubers, well, when I was into the different YouTube couples, since that's not really a thing anymore, that would upset me too. I think that's something with YouTube be tripping, because that's happened to me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Meta. I would rather not do that. Because, you know, I just would rather not battle rap. Thank you. Thank you. A follow. We love Superman, Avengers, all that stuff over here. We're about it over here. We're about that life. Hi, Tiger Face. Was goody? A boogie. Looking googie. Goody. Was good. Was goody? A boogie. Looking goody. You got a boogie. But a white bait. Anyway, this is my favorite thing ever. I was talking about this last night on live. Get your girls this. Y'all got girls? Y'all got girly friends? Yes, August in Texas. If you're talking about the Hood Wolf Q&A, you can follow on Instagram. You can follow the Hood Wolf page on Instagram as well, to keep up with different things with that. But yes. It will be in Austin, Texas in August. So make sure you're following. If you're interested in the story development, follow. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be fully funded by CherelleK Kozak. Okay. So yeah. I'm gonna really make an effort to, because my budget for the film is at least 10 grand. My budget is for 10 grand. I already have the production company. I already have everything. I already have the person that I want to help shoot it with me and everything. I just need to get the money. I don't even want to mention it to him until I have 10 grand to throw at him. Okay, well, don't, Hero, for hire. You just won't get a girl then. Spoil your homeboys. Spoil your homeboys, Hero. I'm sure they like it. What's up with these dudes? That's a conversation I think we need to all have. What's up with guys in this newer generation, like, not wanting to do anything for women? Like, what's up with that? Like, it's like, do you, like, why? Like, do you want to be the lady? It's like, it shouldn't matter. And why has that thought process left a lot of men? Why does it matter if your girl's family has money or whatever, or you see her doing this or whatever? Like, why does it matter? If you're very interested in a girl, isn't the man thing to do to take her out to dinner? No one's saying, and I think the Cardi B and the women posting what their men are getting them has been messing up men on what women expect from men. No one in a normal middle class, unless it's a child who's delusional, is looking for a man to buy Birkins, to pay their yearly rent, to buy Rolexes. No one is looking to buy them cars. No one is looking. A normal girl is not looking for a guy to do that. A normal girl is just looking for someone that wants to grow with them. Now, when you're dating someone as a man, why is the concept as a man you don't want to do nothing for the girl that you're trying to date? You just want to come over to her house and have sex? So now you want to be the bitch. That's the part that's kind of getting on my nerves. How men now want to be bitches. Like women can do shit now, and now all of a sudden men want to be bitches too. Men want to sit up here and, oh well, she need to do this and she's not doing this for me. Like what? Like I don't understand. I don't understand why the chivalry is gone. Like, oh, thank you. I don't know what the chivalry is gone for. I don't get it. And it's like, I don't understand. Okay, that's what I'm saying. A normal lady is not looking for a guy to buy her Birkins and to buy what you saw Offset buying Cardi B. Let me just say it straight like that. A normal woman is not looking for a guy to buy her and treat her on social media how Offset was making it seem like he was treating Cardi B. I don't know if that's what got men fucked up, of women posting what they man was getting them that are millionaires. I don't really know what has this like weird just mindset of just like men not even want to taking girls out to eat and they pay. If you like a girl, rule number one, just take her to dinner and pay. Like, I don't understand why that is so not a thing that's okay for guys now. I don't get that. Like, it's like we're putting we're having to just put so much pride up for that. Like, why? Like, I personally, it boggles me how guys really are like that, you know? How it really is, and I've heard it, how it really is like, what do I look like paying for a girl to eat? What do I look like paying a man? You want to be the bitch. That's what I see. That's what that's what I see. You want to be the bitch. Did I cook for Thanksgiving? I did actually cook for Thanksgiving. I did 2 Cornish hens for Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving dinner was actually really good that I cooked. I did 2 Cornish hens. Cornish hens be bussin'. Thank you, doctor, for the dollars. 2 Cornish hens, some cornbread, some stuffing. I did a little bit of stuffing, and I did the stuffing how my great grandma used to do stuffing. Because normally I don't ever put nothing in my stuffing, but I did it how she would do it, and I put some stuff in my stuffing. And then I did, what else did I do? Yams. It was actually really good. It was good. So you trying to cover me my Thanksgiving? That my dinner was hitting. So I don't know what you trying to say, bro. This what you need to do. This what you need to do, child. You gotta inject it. Go to the store and get you the Tony Satcher's injectable butter. Inject it. You put the butter all over it. You put the regular butter all over it. Put some inside, but then you also got to take it and inject it. And then make sure you got some water when you're cooking them. Make sure you got some water or just a little bit of chicken broth in the oven with it, because to keep it moist. But the chicken, it'll leak a little bit, so you don't want to put too much, because the chicken, it will leak out. So you don't want just a pool of water, so you gotta just put a little bit. But them Cornish hens, I don't see how it can be dry. Now the turkeys, I never cooked the turkey before. I've never cooked a full turkey before, so I don't know about that. But I can throw down a Cornish hen in the oven, I'll tell you that much. Huh, Kitty? Kitty like chicken. That's his favorite food, is chicken. I swear it is. Anyway, guys, Happy New Year. If you're new here, make sure this phone is on 1%. Make sure that you subscribe. Go follow on Instagram. Let me find the Instagram. Oh, this is the film guy. Oh. Oh, are you still on here, Gouda Films? I don't think he on here still. But bro really got Gouda Films really got a film. I don't know if y'all saw earlier, this one guy came to my joint and said he had a film that's playing on Tubi. Dude really got a film on Tubi. I like real people. I like when people come to my live talking about themselves and they not lying. I like that. I like real people because so many people be lying and they be trolling and they be weird. I like when real people, real. Yes, shout out to the filmmaker for getting their film on Tubi. Stop kidding. Like, yes, we can. Anyway, yes, here. Let me see. He just DM me. I'll be like, dope. So dope. You really have a film on Tubi. I'm going to check it out. Congratulations. I mean, liking to see real. Stop, Nelson. No, I'm not. Happy New Year. Harold, bye. You just trying to come trolling. You want to sit with me, kitty? You want to sit with me? Okay. Boston, I said. I've actually never been to Boston. Never been to Boston. I'm from Louisiana. So that's what you hear. I'm surprised my mom's not on here. I'm in Jupiter, Draco. That's where I'm at, Jupiter. That's where I'm at. We're in Jupiter. Speaking of that, and I hope YouTube don't take me down for saying this. Let me see. YouTube don't get me. Government don't get me. What was up with the Miami mall thing with all the cops, y'all? Hey, Trickum. What was up? Because that's been on my timeline. That was a few years ago, but that's been on my timeline consistently today or yesterday and today. What was up? People saying they saw 10-foot people and they was there, but they wasn't really there. And then I'm hearing people saying that there was fireworks, that there was kids that was popping fireworks, but then after the kids were popping fireworks, they saw the 10-foot people. And I'm just like, yeah, that probably happened. And I'm hearing that too. But like the way that it wasn't talked about in the news enough makes me feel like that's not what it was, because the news will talk and talk and talk. The Charlie Kirk thing, ain't no problem talking about that. That's why I'm like, what really happened? What really happened? What's beautiful to see? Hi, good morning, Meadow. LOL. Can you imagine? Just everyone was just like zooted. That LOL. LOL, that's funny, manager. If you needed every police officer in the Miami area to be at that mall for a teen fight, that wasn't no regular teenagers. Oh yeah. Trick him is good. Trick him is good, Moot. Yeah. Yeah, he trying to help me. One of my resolutions, not cuss nobody out. He be getting them out. I'm doing good, Meadow. There's so many like weird things that like just isn't talked about. We all forgot about the mall incident because they wanted us to. With the dogs. I need a water, guys. Oh, you did see that? Let me tell y'all something. If I saw something, I think that lady on the plane saw something for real too. If I saw something, I wouldn't tell a single soul. I would act like I didn't see it. You're not putting me in y'all's stuff. I don't want to be a part of the Avengers. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want that affecting my life. So if I saw something, I wouldn't tell a single soul. Because you start telling people, you start involving people. I ain't telling not nobody. I don't want that a part of my life. You want to be 10 feet from another planet? Go ahead. I won't be in your way. Just stay out of my way, okay? Just stay out of mine. Just don't enter my home. You can do what you want. Just don't come near me. I think so too. That's what I'm saying. When you tell people stuff, it's street code 101. When you start telling people stuff and start telling people you saw this, saw that, you causing attention to yourself. You're causing attention to yourself and you're making things a thing. When you don't make something a thing, it's not a thing. Let it go. Okay. Now, when it comes to family situations and arguments and stuff like that, that's one thing. But when it comes to extraterrestrial activity, sweep that hole under the rug and keep sweeping till it's under another rug. Keep sweeping that. Don't tell not no soul. Don't tell nobody. Oh, well, that's fine too. I mean, we the aliens, okay. I'm not one. I'm God's angel. So, I mean, I don't know. Ask me a question, yeah, I would answer. I would answer it. With the I don't know. With the heart rate as low as possible. Chilling. Like, okay, well, I don't know about that. We'll get y'all. I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. My goal would really be to reach 5K subscribers by the end of this next week. That would so be my goal. I was, well, like last weekend, I was one. LOL. Hi, Jack Frost. Well, guys, let me re-braid my hair. That's what I'll do. I'll re-braid my hair. I'm surprised my mom's not on here. I'm surprised, y'all. I'm in the planning process of the homebody music video. I will tell y'all that little update. I'm not gonna tell y'all too much. I'm just gonna say that. And every time I plan a music video, I'm always so overwhelmed. So I'm working on just not being overwhelmed, just because it's a lot of moving parts. It's a lot of moving parts. I want to make sure everyone gets paid correctly. I just want to make sure I have everything done correctly for everybody. I just want to make sure there's food on set. I just really just want to make sure that everyone's comfortable, everyone feels good, because it really means a lot to me. Anyone that's helping me make my dreams come to life, it just really means a lot to me. So I just always feel a lot of pressure when I'm doing a music video. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I know it. It's gonna be okay. No, it's important to me. It's important to me. Like, you know, one of the most important things to me is making sure everyone's just comfortable. Like, I don't care if there's just me and the camera guy on set. I need to make sure that there's food. Like, that's one of the biggest things for me, is making sure that there's food on set. I don't know why, but I just is. Like, that small thing, like, while you're working, just making sure that people are, like, full, just is, like, important to me. And just, I don't know, just little things that you don't think about always come up. Regardless if you're working with the best person in the world or the laziest person in the world, little things just always come up. And so I'm just nervous. I told him my budget today, and I always get nervous when I tell him my budget, just because I'm like, I don't know. Like, is this good enough? Like, do you think this is good enough? Like, is it bad? Like, do you feel disrespected by this number? Like, I don't know. I just always get nervous. About stuff. And that's what I don't like. I'm all about, and that's why God has a plan with me. And anytime that I think that, or I'm irritated, I just always remind myself God has a plan for me, because I wouldn't know that and understand the importance of everyone being fed and everyone having some type of food on set unless my life went the way it did, which was starting with being an extra and knowing how sucky it is to be on set for 8 hours and probably going to be on the actual camera for like an hour out of that 8 hours, and you probably won't even see me, but the least you can do is make sure that there's food for me that will keep me happy. So like that, and then transitioning into being a director and knowing how important it is when you are director and part of production, being positive and doing things like that. So God has a plan with me, because I wouldn't understand that if I didn't personally experience that myself. But yeah, if you're a filmmaker, if you're doing a project and you can't at least get your people food that are helping you, everyone needs to leave. They need to be paid and they need food. They do. I was trying to read your comment, but I can't read and do this at the same time. Okay. And it wasn't heavy. It just is like, I mean, it's a blessing. It's super cool. Like when like you never, especially when you come from like a smallish town. I mean, Shreveport's not like a little hole in the wall. You know, there's casinos and stuff people come for, but it's not like a big city to where everyone's just coming out of Shreveport becoming a star. You know what I'm saying? And so when being able to be on, you know, I was an extra for legit films. You know, I was an extra on Claws. I was an extra on One Night in Miami. What else was I extra for? I did a lot of little extra work in New Orleans. I was an extra in Black Lightning with China Ann McClain, I think that's her name. So, you know, I was on the CW set. I did Disney. I was a photo double for Disney, a Disney show. So, like, I got good food. I got treated right. Like, I saw what it looks like when you have millions of dollars of budgets and how you treat just your extras. You know what I'm saying? Best crafty table I've ever seen was for the CW in Atlanta. Crafty table had freaking everything on there, but I mean, that was the least they could do. My call time was 1 p.m. I didn't leave set till after 1 a.m. because the director moved a scene and wanted to shoot a whole fighting scene before the extras came in. But the extras were supposed to come in first, but he changed the day. He wanted to shoot the fighting scene first. Disney, the Disney crafty table was okay, but the only thing dope about Disney is they fed us breakfast with a like an omelet station, and then they fed us like dinner or lunch. And then because it was Disney and it was there was a lot of minors, I couldn't be on set longer than the minors since it was a minors. Minors can't be on set longer than 8 hours. So I didn't have to be there very long. So I think my call time was like 8. I left at like 3. Normally, if my call time was in the morning, I wouldn't leave until it was dark. I'm 26. So, I mean, that time was really good. Like, that was like a really, really good time. Like, that was a really, really fun time. That was the first time, especially when I was in Shreveport, where I started to feel like I was morphing into the person I wanted to be. Then the pandemic happened and everything stopped. So I had to go back to school. Because what else are you gonna do? Acting was like, and film sets were like at this weird standstill. So I kind of just went back to college. But now it's different. Now I'm on this thing where it's like the goal is to be on a major film set as a lead actor or a supporting actor with lines. So now I'm not doing any extra, because at a certain point you got to cut off the extra thing. Like, you got to cut it off. Like, yes, there's one in a million stories. Yes, there's stories where you win the lottery. But the thing is, you're not just going to be extra on a bunch of shows and think that just because you're an extra, a director's going to just see you and be like, wow, you're the next person that's going to be a star. That's not how it works. You do extra, in reality, you do extra gigs to get experience on set and to network, right? But you gotta figure out how to cut off being an extra and move on to different parts or different, whether it's being, you know, a feature extra where you have a line. Maybe it's not a big line, but it's like, what would you like to drink today? You're a bartender or something. You be a photo double, meaning you are being treated exactly like the actor. You just do all the shots where you can't directly see the actor's face. So like behind shots. So like the camera's here and we're just seeing the other person talking and I just see the back of my head. So you just got to keep growing. So now it's like I'm not on big film sets and I'm not doing these $1 million film extra work, because I'm doing lower level films or indie films, so I can have lines, so I can build my reels, so I can be a lead, because you have to work your way up. They're not just handing out Marvel roles. I wish they were. I wish they were handing out Marvel roles. Oh, thank you, Cameron. Thanks. Mookie, I'm trying. It's just about putting in the work and staying consistent. Don't ever get too excited about anything. Manage your emotions, manage your expectations. It's all about God's timing. That's the whole thing with this game, you know. It's all about God's timing. It's all about what God has planned for you, and he makes no mistakes. You know, it's all about being able to say no if it doesn't feel right. It's okay to say no. And that's the thing too. You've got to be able, before you do any of this, or you have got to put yourself in a place to where you're not so hungry to just be stupid. It's okay to say no. It's okay that you see that this person is shady from the beginning and you go with that gut feeling from the beginning. It's okay. It's okay. There's nothing, and that's the thing too I had to learn. Like, when my gut is telling me something about somebody, there's no opportunity that I'm leaving on the table. Because I have this thing, I don't ever want to leave no opportunity on the table. I don't ever know what an opportunity will be. But if my spirit is telling me something shady about that opportunity, there's not an opportunity there. My spirit already told me what it was. And that's going along with the new year of just letting go and letting God that I was talking about. But yeah, locking in, auditions. I'm really proud of myself of how I'm able to learn lines. Because that's something that I was very like, that's something that's hard. Because it's like, at first, it's not just about learning the lines. Because you think you just need to memorize the line. You need to memorize the scene. That's what it is. And that changed my life. Is when I realized I don't need to memorize the lines. I need to memorize the scene. How the person, when you're memorizing how the person that you're acting as is feeling in the scene, it comes easier to memorize the lines. And I didn't know that at first. I was just so need to memorize the lines. Every word does not have to be word for word at all. And a lot of the times, the award-winning scenes people get, a lot of times an actor is improvising. Yes, like that's something I had to like, okay, I'm not just memorizing what to say. I need to memorize what's happening here. Like, what's the goal here, you know? And that helped me. That really, really helped me being able to memorize my lines. So, like, I did an audition yesterday. I didn't even really take time to memorize them. Like, I literally just read it over at work a few times, voiced over the other person in the scene's lines, and by voice recordings, just set it to the voice recording a few times back and forth. Said my lines, my lines that I said out loud to myself one time. And I think I only had to do each audition like twice. Well, the first one I only did once. And then the second one, because it was 2 separate slides. The second one I only had to do twice. I had to do twice. So first one was once, second one was twice. But yeah. And that's the thing too with comedy. I swear, y'all, I want to so bad one day direct a comedy film with like just really, really funny people. I want to direct like a super bad comedy film, like with Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill, like that type of vibe. Because I know that would be fun. Because honestly, with comedy movies, really you just set the scene and let the comedians go. That's really what it is. You set the scene. So like that movie with Cat Williams and Ice Cube where they robbed the church. I can't think of it. First Sunday or Last Sunday, whatever it's called. A lot of Cat Williams scenes were just improv. Like he just was saying stuff. So I really want to do that. Just set the scene and let him go. Do multiple takes, whatever takes the funniest. So. And you know who also is really funny to me? Pete Davidson is really funny to me. It's just, he just has such a nonchalant way he speaks about things. And it'd be so funny because he'd be dead serious about what he's talking about. And it's so outlandish. It was good. Superbad was good. It was funny. It was funny. I think one of my favorite comedy films, though, besides Martin, because Martin's one of my favorite TV shows, but one of my favorite comedy films is Why Him. Why Him is the funniest thing in the world. I love a good family film where the family's coming around, but like Why Him and like Meet the Fockers and Meet the Parents, movies with the parents meeting someone who they don't really like kills me. It does. Like, I love movies like that. Look at the white shoes. Look at the white shoes. You know what? I haven't just sat and just watched Richard Pryor. Like, I just sat and watched Eddie Murphy or sat and watched Martin or sat and watched Chris Tucker. Like, I haven't just sat and watched Richard Pryor, but I have seen clips. Of course, I know he's everybody's inspiration that I love. So I do need to sit and just watch Richard Pryor clips of his stand-up. I've never watched any New Zealand films. I've not. Hey, Zay from Florida. Florida really love it. Florida really love it. Hey. My mom texted me asking about coming down in February. I'm going to try to see if she'll come down on Valentine's Day weekend. That'd be fun if my mom comes on Valentine's Day. Fun fact, Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday. It's always been ever since I was a little girl. Oh, then yeah, I've seen Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is my mom's favorite film. I will let her know. I'm surprised it's not in here. I'm not heard of Mojo Brooks. Okay, my top 3 comedians are... Okay, let me do old. Let me do before my generation. Let me do before I was born. Let me do when my parents was in college. My top 3 is Martin Lawrence. Martin, I don't care what nobody say. Martin was bad. No, wait. This is no order. No order, y'all. Don't do 1, 2, 3, the people I say. All of them on the same order. Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, of course. Eddie Murphy's stand-up, like, is freaking crazy. Like, Eddie Murphy's, like, God anointed him. God just gave him that gift. Like, can't nobody take that from him. Okay, Eddie Murphy, and then, what's my other guy that I like? Bernie Mac. That's what I was going to say. Bernie Mac. So, my top 3 from my parents' generation, like the 90s, before I was even born, Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, Bernie Mac. My top 3 now, in my 20s, I need to see more comedians that do stand-up, like local comedians. I do know a few local comedians that do stand-up, though. Let's see. I think the white guy, I think he's funny. What's his name? What's that dude's name? He looks like a werewolf. Like, he could be cast as like a hot werewolf. What's his name? He's a big guy. He's famous. Matt. Yes, him. Yes. I think he's funny. I think that his show that he did, his Christmas show, was not funny. But I do think he's funny. I think the Netflix put pressure on him. I don't think he was funny on the Netflix Christmas show. But I think Matt Riff, I think he's actually really funny. I think he does really, really good crowd work. And I think he's funny. Who else? I like Pete Davidson. I do, y'all. I like Pete Davidson. I do. I like Pete Davidson. I think he's funny. I like him. I would pay to go see Pete Davidson in a stand-up show. It's because I like people like that. Like, I literally like people with his personality. And they don't come around very often, people with his personality. Those are like 1 in like a million type people to come across. Who else do I like, y'all? Oh, do we? I haven't personally, and I've not been to any comedy shows. The only reason why I've seen comedians is when I was doing open mics, there would be comedians there. So that's the only reason why I've seen comedians, but I've never been to like an official comedy show. So I don't know. I would love to go to like a comedy show. Like that's actually something I want to do this year. I don't know who else I like. Pete Davidson. I think Rakaya is funny. I know he's not a quote unquote comedian, he's a streamer. I think Rakaya is funny. I just think Rakaya needs to grow up a little bit more. I don't know. Just of how we come out with Hollywood, how we see things with Nickelodeon and see things with different things. And even though it's a controlled thing with him streaming and it's not through a network and no one's telling him anything, I don't know. I just think you let him get 18 before we start really paying attention to him in his life. Like, I let him get 18. It's just something about him being 16 on the internet that hard, telling grown people his life and grown people interacting with him like that. It's just something that bothers me with that. But I do think Rakai is very funny. And I do think that if he did comedy, I think people would really enjoy it. I do. I think he's a funny kid. I do. Dan, bye. It's my opinion. Get the fuck off my live. You ain't listening to nothing I said. You just want to comment. Dan's small penis with a back that's not even your back. You screenshotting shit off Pornhub. Get off my stuff. Well, we don't see your nephew doing stand up though. I mean, Rakai is not. I'm just saying. I was just saying. I think Rakai is really funny. I think he's funny. I think his personality, the way he talks, it is very 90s. He said that, and I was just kind of looking at him like, what are you talking about? But he does have a very 90s. I can see him doing something with the Wayans brothers type vibe. Like he does. He truly does. He just is a kid still. He just needs to grow up. We don't need to be watching him like that. Like, and it bothers me too because on my timeline, like with him streaming, like stuff about his sex life, stuff like that is like coming up, and like grown ass people interacting with that, and it's just like that we don't need to be knowing nothing about this 16-year-old kid's personal life. He needs to just finish high school, and that needs to be normalized. I feel like in the entertainment industry. Unless it's something small, unless it's a small scene, unless it's something that is controlled and appropriate, we don't need to be giving people under 18 too much of a platform. We don't. We just don't need to do that. Like, we don't. We don't. Everything, and if I would have known, like, and I know it sounds, oh, you just an old, mean girl or whatever. You just, but if I would have known at 16, 17, 18, that you can do everything that you want to do at 16, 17. Well, not 18. 18 is legal. But 16, 17. If I would have known that you could do everything you want to do then in your 20s, I would have just stayed my behind in the house and not said no complaints. Because you can do everything that you think you want to do in high school, you can do it in your 20s, and it's the exact same vibe. It's the exact same way. You could just do it without being in trouble, without sneaking around, without being like that. It's the exact same thing. So I just think he's great. Anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's a different time. Like, that's what I'm saying. We grow and we see through Disney and see through Nickelodeon and see through, some of the things that underage kids go through in the industry, and all of them say they wish they would have had a childhood. All of them say they wouldn't let their kids be in the industry under 18. So I definitely feel that. Streamers are the wave. Streamers are the wave. What do you mean? Streamers are the wave. Streaming got 6ix9ine on. Streamers got 6ix9ine on, bro. Had me a little crush on 6ix9ine. I ain't never liked 6ix9ine ever. He get on the stream being real. I'm like, oh, 6ix9ine kind of cute. Hey, Kenny. Hi, Meadow. Bitch, are you dumb, stupid? Anyway, guys, make sure you follow on Instagram before my phone dies. LOL, Glee.
How many gummies did you take?
I don't know. I took.
This year is going to be filled with blessings. Bro, 6ix9ine, bro. Bro, I never liked 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine get on the stream, looking healthy, talking facts, style looking good. He gained a little bit of weight. I'm like, yeah, I kind of like 6ix9ine. I think I got a little crush on him. I got a little crush. And he like genuinely knows how to like his personality is like very similar to mine and how people be with me at work. Like I don't be saying like racial like inappropriate stuff and be thinking I can get a pass. Like no, like that's 6ix9ine damn near can say whatever he wants and people just laughing because it do be funny. But like I will say the most outlandish things and it be sounding funny. This is the story of my life, y'all. Ask my family. Ask my family. Ask people I work with. I'll be saying the most outlandish things, but I'll be dead serious. I be dead serious. And people be thinking it's funny. People be thinking I'm joking, but I'll be dead ass. And when I see that happen to him, I be like, bro, my people. My people. Bro. Only difference let me play it copyright. Go listen to Facts. If I'm a rat, he a rat. Only difference I ain't black. Go look in the Facts by 6ix9ine. Go listen to it. Hi. Hi. If I'm a rat, you a rat. Only difference I ain't black. And it's funny how Thug, they show Thug at the freaking at the fight bumping the 6ix9ine. No, he got good stuff. He did his music go, and I wasn't a fan of it. His Kiki go. Kiki's a really good. Listen to it. He do have some. That song he walked out to. That's a little bit I can't do that one. The song he walked out to. I can't listen to that one, bro. Cause like it's just too funny. Like you're literally saying get the fuck up about my face before I murder you, bro. But listen to Kiki. Kiki is a really dope joint. Well, Kenny, if he's trying to pay me for the feature, if he's trying to work with me, and he's taking music serious, follow on Instagram. Let me see how he taking his music serious, and let's see what's up. If I'm a rat, you a rat. Only difference. Bro, this dude is still... Oh, thank you. Where you effing me, Chief Dawn of Day? Oh, did you like my shirt? Thanks. I need to take my dog out to use the potty. My TV crush, a lot. I had a lot. Well, no, I didn't. Uncle Jesse. Uncle Jesse from Full House. Uncle Jesse was just shit's naive. I don't care. Uncle Jesse. That Full House came out, I think it came out in like 89. My mom was like just graduating high school. And Uncle Jesse had like 6-year-old me like, oh my gosh, Uncle Jesse. Oh my God. Uncle Jesse was the man. I don't care what nobody say. When Becky came around, he kind of was like, okay, yeah, he's so hot, but like, okay, it's Uncle Jesse. But when Uncle Jesse first season with the leather, with the hair long, that Uncle Jesse could get me. He could get me, man. I like me some Uncle Jesse. Oh. Now I gotta say Tanya vibe to me. Let me see Uncle Jesse, and then I like Taylor Lautner. And Shark Boy and Cheap by Dozen. Before Twilight, I was on Taylor Lautner. I mean, but anyone like around my age was on Taylor Lautner because Shark Boy and Life Girl. Like, I had a fish, a blue fish. His name was Shark Boy. It was like my life, you know. So yeah, Taylor Lautner and Uncle Jesse. Uncle Jesse. I used to actually have Uncle Jesse as my screensaver a few years ago. I did. John Stamos. He is he was it. Now it would be kind of weird. Like, I don't really see him like that. If I met him, I would just try to talk to him about how much I thought he was so hot. But it wouldn't be like a current thing. It would be like a, can we just sit and talk about how hot you were in the first season of Full House? I don't want to, like, I'm not really looking at you like that now. But can we just have a little moment? Like, what was your life like? Like, what was happening? But yeah, I think that was pretty much it. It was pretty much Uncle Jesse and Taylor Lautner. I'm trying to think if there was anyone else, but there really wasn't. Like, there really wasn't anyone else. There really wasn't. Right, Chief Donna Day? Like, how you gonna, like, okay, well, word. Oh, not the witches from Hocus Pocus. Oh, we got a Jesse in here. It ain't Uncle Jesse, but it's a Jesse now. Hi, Jesse. But yeah, in Last Name Kozak, I actually mentioned Uncle Jesse in Last Name Kozak. Last Name Kozak is like, there's so many double entendres. Sanford and Baby, Full House, NSD, Uncle Jesse Bing Bay. I've not seen the second Wicked. I'm not a big musical person. Like, I'm gonna watch it when it comes to streaming services, but I'm not like musicals. I like, if I'm trying to hear you talk and you break out singing, that bothers me so much. Yeah. Yeah, you do. You do. LOL, Stacey Dash. Yeah, that was really it for me. It was Uncle Jesse. Like, you know, I watched Full House. I love me Full House. All for Uncle Jesse. No, I don't like any of that. The only musicals I can personally do is Grease. I'm gonna always be able to do Grease. Grease is like the best musical in my opinion ever made. Hairspray and High School Musical, the first one, and Another Cinderella Story. Beauty school dropout. Go back to high school. There's just so many good songs. And Grease. Beauty school dropout. I'm hopelessly devoted to you. Hairspray, your mama's hip, mama. And where you been? And then good morning, Baltimore. Wake up and see Baltimore and me. Hairspray and High School Musical is my joints. Oh, thank you, Chief, for the $5. $5. Good morning, Baltimore and me. Baltimore and me. Baltimore and... I can't do Pitch Perfect. That's where I'm just like, no, I don't care. I don't care about Pitch Perfect. Grease, though. Michael Jackson for what? Oh, let me see. The theme song of my life, even though I make music, I'm not going to choose one of my songs. The theme song of my life is going to be Moment for Life. That's the theme song of my life. Literally, I'm going to cry talking about it because I can't even listen to that song without getting emotional. I'm a Cancer, so y'all don't judge me if I start crying. Literally, anytime anything, like, especially like with my music or like just overcoming things, my mom will send me that song. She'll make posts with that song. When I saw Nikki perform that, I started crying. Like, when anything goes right in my life, that's the song that comes in my head, and if I hear it, I'll start crying. I just will, because that song, I remember when I would be listening to that song, like in my little CD player, you know, when I was smaller, when that first came out in 2010, and I would be listening to it in my CD player. I remember I learned all the words to all the Nicki songs, all of them on that, and I learned every single word. And I just, that particular one, it just chokes me up. Yes. I had a pink bedazzled CD player. No, I didn't hear what she did. What'd she do? Yeah, I remember Emblazing. How could it be little me had the power to be the best bee in league, but inevitably could it be little me? He was heckling me, numbers when I needed a regular league. Yo, I catch rent on recreation. So I exceed other expectations. She says, contract was signed, but I ain't being a duck. So where the dogs at? Andy. Matter of fact, get on my dick, bitch, Andy. I don't think people understand. I know people say whatever they're saying about Nicki, but I don't think people will understand who we question the barbs. I don't think people understand how impactful that Pink Friday album was. I don't think people understand that her first album, it's very messed up. She did not get a Grammy for that. Because that album, okay, leave my live. That first album, that Pink Friday album, was so impactful to the culture. It was. I don't care what nobody says. It was. Andy. Matter of fact, get up my dick, bitch, Andy. Go against me now. I dare you, Andy. $500,000 just to break the car show. I ain't even detonate the bombs in the arsenal. But for the storm comes the hope you can take the heat like LeBron. I'm the best now. Anybody with some money should invest now. Soccer moms need to organize a pet route. Your game over, bitch. Skater in wet town. My fuckers ain't ready. They never been. No, she said your fuckers ain't ready. They never been. Bye. Talking about rap your own verse. I'm rapping Nicki verse. Bye. What? Go against me now. I dare you, Andy. $500,000 just to upgrade the car show. I ain't even detonate the odds and the odds, no. And then she got Kanye on that bitch. And it's one of those things, as you get older, with that Pink Friday album, you understand what she's saying more than anything. At least I do. Especially with that save me. This time won't you save me. This time won't you save me. Maybe I give myself giving up. It's not your fault. I'm a bitch. I'm a monster. Yes, I'm a beast. And I feast when they hunger. But I ain't alone on the playroom. All these bitches. I came this way, up this way, just to say, hey, this time won't you save me? So, like, back growing up, listening to that, it's like you think, okay, I'm in trouble. This is going, I got this test. I got this to do. This person mad at me. Like, somebody come save me. Like, but as you get older, me now, I hear it, I'm like, bro, ain't nobody coming to save you. That's what she was saying. I wish someone would come to save me. No one's coming to save me. I gotta figure it out. I gotta save myself. That's what she's saying in that song. It's like when you're young, you're thinking it's like somebody please come save me from all this crap. And then as you get older, you really realize she's saying ain't a single soul coming to save you. Bro, they always hold her with awards. They always did. Okay, what are you talking about? Let me go back. So, what's the first comment? Okay, what Ariana did. What'd she do? She went to a less than wealthy neighborhood and visited a family baker. And she had the nerve to take pastry out the pastry case when she thought no one was looking and sniffed it first, then licked. Then she had the nerve to put it back and act like nothing happened, but cameras caught it. Oh, really? Is that a clip I can find online? Oh, thank you. Is that a clip I can find online? I never heard that. Love you too, legend. Legends of legends. Oh. Oh. I didn't know she did that. Thank you, lovely auto race. What's another one on that? Momo for Life. She got so many, dear old Nikki. She got so many good songs on that. That Pink Friday should have won a Grammy. That Pink Friday, like, that's very, very messed up. Pink Friday didn't win a Grammy. Like, but Invasion of Privacy did? It ain't being ran right. It ain't being ran right. So I was asking some friends, I was talking to some friends about that, and they're theater people, right? They grew up as theater people. And I was like, what do y'all think is going on the Wicked set? And they were saying, because they're theater people, one was actually, yeah, it was, one was actually a theater teacher for middle school. And I was like, well, what's going on with like Ariana and them on the set? And they were like, it's a theater thing. Like when you really get locked into a character, like you stop eating as much. Like it's a theater thing. And I'm like, child, I know the crafty table on the Wicked set was crazy. They not eating, they crazy. It ain't no theater thing, they just crazy. Because I know Wicked had a budget on top of budget. Budget ain't exist. They just had the black card, max it out, more money come on it. Max it out, more money just randomly appear on it. I know that crafting table was so deep. They should have been getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Because I would have. All the eating I would be doing on set. They just was crazy. I think Big Sean, didn't him and Shorty break up? You know what? I feel like Big Sean, like, he really, like, blew up quick. I don't really know his whole story, but it was just, like, the first time I heard about Big Sean was Chris Brown, that song with Chris Brown, and boom, he's big. I'ma eat an ink up, like it's my last. I'ma eat like it's my last. Chris Brown, they also had that song where it was the Martin set. That one was good. Where Big Sean and Chris Brown did the Martin set music video. That was good. I ain't like them we, I want you to take me in. We, I want you to take me in. That was good. That was one of the best music videos I think ever made. Ain't nobody heard that. Media not talking about Fabulous This to 50 Cent. It ain't that tough. Ain't nobody talking about it. Don't nobody care about Fabulous This and 50 Cent. 50 Cent the man right now. 50 Cent the man. When what Fabulous This and 50 Cent for? He must be Team Diddy. Hi. He dissing Diddy in the song? thing with Diddy, guys. Y'all talking about free Diddy. This is my thing. If we being real, what Diddy's in jail for, or what he was being tried for, he didn't do, in my opinion. He wasn't sex trafficking. Everything was consensual, and if he's going down, Cass could have went down. But they could have really built a case around him with something for real. People know, everybody know Diddy, what he doing, how he doing it, what he really doing. Everybody know. That's what 50 Cent was trying to show. Is everybody know what he really be on. Everybody know about the whole Biggie thing. Everybody know he has something probably to do with Kim. Everybody know. But they ain't built a case around that. They ain't built a case around that. And my thing is, Diddy sitting there knowing everything that he really has done, that he's low-key at this moment gotten away with, that did not come up in court. He should be thankful for them 3 years. That's what I think. Somebody that feels guilty for how they did Cassie, how they hit her, how they did other people, how they treated other people. In my opinion, when you sitting in jail thinking about everything that you've done, and you just got off basically for what you for the things that you really need to be locked up for, you need to be up in there thankful. That's what I think. He gonna get out, ain't miss a beat, and he just need to be thankful. That's what I think. Because, I mean, and even in the jury, watching the Diddy document, the jury was saying, you know, if we charged him, we need to charge Cassie. Like, and it's one of those things where life sucks because it's like legal stuff, and then like what as a human you think is wrong, right and wrong, you know? But legally doesn't equal what is you feel as a human can be right at times, right? So it's one of those things where he wasn't in jail for what he wasn't getting trialed for what he really needed to be getting trialed for. You know, they didn't have, and I knew when Cassie took the stand that nothing was gonna happen. He was gonna get off. I knew it. I know it. I just knowed it. I just knowed it, girl. Oh, this phone is dead. I don't even know. I keep trying. This phone's about to die too. And I just think it's weird too, because one of the guys that they use, he looked a mess, and I don't even try to be like that, but like he looked like, Cassie, you was having sex with this dude. Anyway, he claiming that he got her pregnant. She had an abortion several times, and that apparently she gave him STDs, and she's suing. He's suing. Why didn't you sue when you got the STD? It's like what's really up? You trying to get some money, bro? Go on, Vlad. Like, bro, what? Yeah, I saw all the little stuff he was talking about and all the little stuff, and I'm just like, well, why you ain't come out? You know, it's just like, what happened? And I guess we could thank Cat Williams, but I'm just like, what happened over the last few years for people to feel so comfortable now to come out about their stories? Why weren't people feeling like that before? Like, what happened? Is it the rise of social media, and that means the rise of people being able to not need major networks to make money, so they feel more comfortable speaking? Like, what happened? To where people didn't feel like when things were going down to them in the moment, like the kids at Nickelodeon and just like a lot of kids at Disney, just everyone. What was it that no one felt in a moment that they could say something? You know? Crazy, bro. Crazy. You should trick them. I'm about to actually get off. I'm gonna be back on. It's getting light outside, so I need to go take my dogs to the restroom. But I will be back on later on. And this phone's about to die too. Both my phones are about to be dead. But yeah, I don't have the shoot today. I'm planning, if that's what you're talking about, the music video shoot, I'm planning it, and it just makes my nerves bad. But it's not today. It's later in the month. But yeah, I will be back on later on in a few. Let me just take my dogs out. Oh, thank you, Chief. Cozy gang. Cozy gang it. Listen to the music. Look at all the music videos. If you have not looked at all the music videos, look at it. I'm actually gonna really try, because it would be really dope if YouTube can help me pay for my music video. It'd be really dope. If me being on live, me getting monetized a little bit, me doing all, it would be the greatest thing ever if YouTube helps pay for my, that would make sense. That would be a really smart business move for me. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna be back in a few. Listen to the music, run it up, listen to me on Spotify, tell me y'all New Year's resolutions, and I'll be back. Y'all have a great morning if I don't see you later.